good first period. I mean, in the second and third, is it just the natural difficulty of being able to sustain that rhythm, or do you feel as though there was a letdown offensively?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, it's a good league. You're not going to dominate every period. We had a really good start. I thought they controlled the play in the second. It was a lot of one and dones in the O-zone. Weren't as sharp, weren't as strong on the puck, weren't as detail oriented. And then in the third, we get a big shorthanded goal, and maybe we're just defending. But I thought we played smart hockey after that. They didn't have a ton of chances, and then. To be honest, it happened quick. I didn't see the tying goal, but a bit of a breakdown on our end, and then overtime goal. It happens fast, and right now we're fighting, we're searching for results, we're working hard. It's just it's not easy. Tough league. But once we figure it out, we'll be better off. But you don't want to let too much time go by.
In the big picture, was this a step forward in any regard in terms of the process?
Yeah, I mean. We're talking about a lot of things. I think I saw, some of it tonight. I think there's still some areas which we need to get better. We need to improve. And it's been long enough into the year now where, we can hold each other accountable to that standard. It's just a matter of, it's such a fine, slim margin between winning and losing in this league. And you saw it tonight. It was, I threw 40. I thought, game probably deserved to be tied. And then, when you have a lead in the third at home, it should be a situation where you're able to lock it down.
So do you think this is an example of a young team that just hasn't
Chance dangereuse aux Flames?
Je pense que oui. Même en première, c'est juste deux fois les jeux 2 contre 1 échappé, mais à part ça, c'est beaucoup plus de lancer à l'extérieur. Ensuite, je pense que les gars ont fait le travail, on a bloqué des lancers aussi, puis le piqué aussi, comme j'ai dit, fait un bon travail, on a marqué un but en plus, puis on leur a pas donné grand-chose. Mais non, je suis content de travailler avec les gars. C'est un match, on était à 2 minutes de gagner, ça aurait pu aller d'un bord comme de l'autre.
Personnellement, c'est rassurant pour toi de savoir que tu n'as pas encore. Tu as fait une meilleure performance que dans tes derniers matchs.
Ouais, surtout un mardi soir. Je pense que mes 2 derniers mardis soirs, ça n'a vraiment pas bien été. Fait que content que ça ait bien été ce soir. Puis non, c'est comme j'ai dit après le dernier match, depuis le début de la saison, j'ai eu plein de bons matchs. Je sais que je suis capable de bien jouer. Puis maintenant, c'est le travail hors glace dans ma préparation puis dans les entraînements pour retrouver la constance que je suis capable d'avoir.
Really tough way to lose. Did you see the team make any kind of headway tonight? Any advance defensively?
Yeah, I mean, we did a really good job. I think especially the effort was there tonight. We came out really good in the first compared to some of the games we played here. So I was happy. Wolf made a couple of good saves in the first. We could have opened the scoring there, but I was happy with the effort tonight. Their special team was pretty good too. We scored on a power play and then scored one on a PK too. And overall, I was pretty happy with the effort tonight.
Can you take us through Coronado's 2 goals?
Yeah, I mean, first one, he went a wraparound. I saved it. Then puck went back up ice, and when he cut to the middle, there was a bit of traffic. I was looking low, and then that was a good shot, like little glove post in. Second one, on the 2-on-1, I think I should have played it bigger and keep my gloves a little higher, and I think I dropped in a block a bit too fast.
Martin utilise souvent le mot après de gagner.
See a guy like Gallagher score some goals. I know I put goals in plural because the second one was beautiful, but
yeah.
So how much it is exciting for you to see Gallagher score?
Oh, for sure. I think he's been our most consistent player, to be honest. Yeah, and he's been working hard, very hard every game, every practice. He's getting rewarded. You got to give him credit. He's in the battle every night. He's working his hardest, and obviously he got rewarded tonight. Obviously we would like to see him get that second one, but that's the way things go.
When you look at the way you guys started the game, it was very positive. It was very high-paced hockey. Is it you're not rewarded in the end, but there's still some positive to take of this, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think so. I think we talked about it. It's obviously it was a big game for us tonight. Last one at home before we get out on the road, and we knew how important our start was. I thought we had a great start. Obviously, they put a little bit of pressure on us in the second period, but I thought we came back in the third period. Obviously, scored a big shorthanded goal with Army and Jakey. In control of the game a little bit there, and then obviously they get one there in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, thanks.
It's been an improvement.
I don't feel like there was too much. Like, we scored a third goal, and I don't know how close it was. It seemed like it was fine to me live. I didn't see the replay, but so.
That wasn't that close.
No, okay. Well, anyways, I still think we still scored a goal. It's whatever. So I don't know. I don't think we sat back too much, and I think we just played pretty smart and limited their chances until the end.
Can you say that in a certain way, you look at the game against Pittsburgh, you look at this game, certain blueprints are coming into your game?
Yeah, I think defensively we're a much improved team after these last few games, and offensively I think we created a lot more. We just didn't score, and if we score a couple earlier, it's a completely different game.
There's a lot of talk about finding winning habits on this team. Do you think that Gallagher, in that sense, can show the example in that sense by the way he plays and by the way that he plays with those habits?
Yeah, I mean, he's always given it his all. His work ethic is something that everyone can look up to, and his compete level, and just the way he plays just a straightforward game, and especially in these ones when it's a tight one, you can really look into a guy like that, and I thought he was great tonight.
But yeah, I guess long shifts happen, and maybe we want to clean that up a bit and be quicker, and so we can get out quicker too.
When you look at a game like tonight where you were so good in the first period and then things seem to slow down offensively, is there a lesson that you take from tonight?
Yeah, I mean, the game was definitely going our way in the first, so I think coming out in the second, we knew they were going to push, and we should have pushed back a little harder, but I think we defended ourselves well.
You talked so much about risk lately. Do you sense that the team has made a step in the right direction tonight in terms of risk reward, risk management?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously we want to have a couple plays back, and definitely be cleaner all the time. But yeah, it's a learning process, and we're going to get there.
c'était un très bon départ de ton équipe. Par la suite, qu'est-ce que tu retiens de ce que vous avez accompli, les cases que vous avez réussi à cocher, puis ce qui a peut-être moins fonctionné?
Non, c'était une de nos meilleures premières périodes. J'aurais aimé ça qu'on soit capable de se séparer sur le tableau. En deuxième, tu sais, quand tu domines la première puis tu vas pas chercher des buts, mais tu sais, comme... Tu sais, on a parlé avant deuxième, tu sais, de pas être... de pas être impatient. Je trouve qu'on a forcé des jeux dans la zone offensive au lieu de partir notre zone offensive, parce que toutes les fois qu'on a parti notre zone offensive, au lieu de forcer des jeux qui avaient trop de bâtons dans le chemin ou quelque chose, mais on n'était pas capable de fabriquer des chances. Puis en deuxième, ça a été beaucoup de ça. En troisième, je trouve qu'on... Mais tu sais, tout en faisant ça, en deuxième, on se tirait pas dans le pied pareil. Tu sais, on était capable de se replacer un petit peu en troisième. Puis c'était une troisième très tough pour le moral. Tu sais, tu penses qu'il restait quoi, 6 minutes quand on a scoré le troisième but? Tu sais, puis on était offside. Puis là, mais... Puis on s'est quand même bien défendu à soir. C'est juste sur leur dernier but. Tu sais, des petites erreurs là-dessus, mais... Ça fait partie de la game. Écoute, j'aurais été le fun d'avoir un overtime plus long, là, tu sais, mais on s'est pas vomi dessus à soir, mais elle fait un petit peu mal au cœur.
Martin, tu as utilisé beaucoup de mots ces derniers jours, apprendre à gagner. Y a-tu un petit peu de ça quand tu veux protéger pour aller en prolongation?
Apprendre à gagner, c'est aussi toutes les actions que tu prends durant le match. La première période, puis deuxième, d'être patient, de jouer la game qui est en avant de toi, pas jouer la game que tu aimerais ça ou pouvoir jouer. Puis tu sais, moi en tout cas, je trouve les 2 derniers matchs, c'est des bons pas dans cette direction-là. On se donne une chance. Ça aurait été fun d'être un petit peu plus opportuniste, tu sais, que sur nos chances. Je pense pas que ce jeu-là, cette forme de jeu qui s'est développée sur le deuxième but, on aurait peut-être fait la même erreur en première. Je pense pas que c'est à cause qu'on est stressé de fermer le match. Mais c'est toutes des leçons.
Un peu dans la même veine. Moi, je pensais plus qu'il y allait vers la confiance, un manque de confiance. On essaie de comme tu dis, de ne pas jouer les jeunes avant nous autres parce qu'on veut forcer quelque chose. Après ça, en troisième, vers la fin du match, on essaie de protéger d'avance. Puis, on ne sait pas nécessairement... là, il y a une petite hésitation dans les décisions, peut-être. C'est peut-être la confiance qui rentre en ligne de compte à ce moment-là.
Non, je pense pas qu'il y ait une hésitation. C'était juste une genre de mauvaise décision, ce jeu-là, mais c'était pas une hésitation.
Bonsoir. Josh Anderson, juste de dire que selon lui, Brendan Gallagher était votre joueur le plus constant cette année jusqu'ici. Comment t'expliques la longévité de ce gars-là, puis comment toi t'évalues son jeu cette année?
Mais c'est un guerrier. Tu sais, il travaille, il est combatif, il est encore à soir. Cette ligne-là, ils ont joué un excellent match.
Défensivement, qu'est-ce qui le rend si dangereux que ça, Brendan?
Il est combatif, c'est un guerrier. C'est la même chose. T'sais, il est là, puis il est intelligent, gars. Il est embarqué dans les concepts d'équipe offensivement et tout. Puis, non, moi, je suis content pour lui.
Un guerrier intelligent.
Yeah, just I guess the last couple of games, Christian Dvorak seemed to be really involved tonight. I don't know what you thought of how he completed that line and
yeah, I mean,
where his game's at right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think Devo just, saw an opportunity tonight, and I thought he was, pretty good in Pittsburgh. I thought he was even better tonight. And it's not his first year in the league. He understands, the role that we kind of put him in this year and stuff, and I don't blame him to try to, to move up. So, it was a good game for him.
Marty, Jake Evans I'll put him up there to the second line to start. How much is that? I know he's played really well since the start of training camp. How much of that is a reward for him, and how much is it is being more comfortable with Doc and Newhook on the wings?
Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with both. I thought Jake, Nui, and Slav had a pretty good night. You know, I didn't think I had any passengers tonight. I felt guys were really had the right intention, mindset, the stuff that we've been talking about. And I think obviously what it's a game of inches, we go offside, but also we had great chances in the third to put the game away, and we just miss. So the little bit of finishing could help us win, but I like what we're doing on the other side of the puck.
Do you think Newhook and Doc are maybe better suited on the wing?
I don't know yet. It's too early to tell. I mean, if you would have asked me that a year ago or 13 months ago, I probably would have told you no. I think he's a center, but we'll have a true gauge when we feel Docker is really back to himself.
Heard all your explanations, English and French, in terms of how you saw the game. How do you want your team to feel about the game so that it could take them forward? The process is good, result isn't there, so how do you want them to feel?
Hungry. I want to leave this game hungry, and if I was in their shoes, I wish we played tomorrow. That's what I would want to feel like. That's what I want to be like.
Tu disais ce matin que vous n'en étiez même pas encore au point où vous pouviez prendre des risques calculés parce que vous vouliez protéger votre jeu défensif et peut-être réduire les risques au minimum. Mais à ce niveau-là, est-ce que tu sens que ce soir, vous avez, tu aimes prendre l'expression, on a laissé des choses sur la table, tu sens-tu que justement cette absence de risque que vous preniez là, faites en sorte que vous avez laissé beaucoup de choses sur la table?
Je te dirais qu'on y a quand même, on a encore des risques calculés dans notre game, mais c'est pas quelque chose que j'essaie d'enseigner présentement. Il y a des gars qui sont capables, j'enlève pas ça de leur lecture, mais c'est pas quelque chose que j'encourage présentement. Tu sais, on a quand même fabriqué beaucoup de chances aujourd'hui sans vraiment penser qu'il faut prendre des risques. On a-tu assez de chances pour gagner le match? Oui. C'est surtout la manière qu'on a joué, qu'on s'est défendu. Fait que non, moi, je suis... Du côté là, des choses qu'on parle récemment, je suis satisfait de nos actions sur la glace.
Merci, Martin.
Merci.